watch his favorite play. The new update is a lot real. I swear every time I open the Switch game, it says new update.
Well, at least it's not like 100 gigs.
Nah, that'd be like a MMO or a Yakuza game.
Or something like Apex Legends.
Oh yeah. Apex is a lot of games.
Konami and shit.
Oh yeah. This place. This room isn't lit enough.
I mean, hey everyone, it's RockMan and Luna, and we're back with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess when you were last here in 2016, I did not re-watch that stream or anything. I guess maybe I could have seen what exactly happened with the cursed playthrough.
It was cursed though.
Okay, so yes, this is Arcade Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's check out these enhancements. We don't want God mode. We could play on Nightmare mode, that means there's more enemies. Let's see. I think since it's arcade, you just have infinite lives, though. Let me see if I can figure out how to get 2 players on this thing.
Hardy are hard.
Hardy har. Some pump is now part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme. So many Cowabungas. I'm gonna do 69. Oh wait, you can't. It's only an even number. That wasn't destroying your ears? That was our intention. But yeah, for those of you watching the VOD, try getting B. That seemed to start the game for me. I don't know why B is started, but yeah. So for those of you watching who weren't watching earlier, apparently this game and Luna have a cursed history. Now, I did not put our names on the screen or anything, but I am first player Leonardo. Luna is third player Donatello, I guess. But so we apparently tried to play this on Xbox the last time he was here, and something fucked up, and the whole thing crashed. And then apparently you and Doom tried to play it in the arcade, and something fucked up, and the whole thing crashed. Let me turn down the game a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to see right here, right now, if this game is still going to fuck up and crash, or if we can break the curse finally. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, also just known as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. Literally just mashing buttons and having a good time. Yes, We're not in danger of dying. We don't need to get S ranks. This is for fun. And the hope that it doesn't crash. And I also made there be way more enemies. Ramus wants to know if Doom and Skyblazer played this game. He was with you when it crashed?
Yeah, he was also at the arcade that day. So that's been
So Skyblazer was at the arcade that fateful day. Doom, is the game too loud for you, or can you still hear us? Alright, I'll shell shocked. I'll do that after we beat this level. Wheels. Like all the times you had to fight the boss, but the minions were just there too, just to piss you off. Yeah, I streamed this with Ratmus and Luna. Well, Doom, I think you might have missed a lot of it too. But I think Ratmus and I did this on Nightmare Mode. I think I saw the Runaway guys do it originally, that's how I knew about it. Alright, I lowered the game a bit more. Luna's got that attack timing down. I mean, he's been playing beat-em-ups literally all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Except not really, because you were playing an RPG at one point.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
It was a beat-em-up RPG. It really wasn't. It was an extremely turn-based RPG where like every time you attacked and the enemy attacked was a completely separate turn. Tonight I dined like the sump pump. I also noticed that when Doom says that Luna's got the attack timing down, my attack timing is shit because I'm just button mashing. I literally wasn't even looking at the screen and I fell down the sewers. So Ratmus, what time do you think you'll be able to get here on Thursday? Yeah, we want you to pick up the pizza on the way. So that's probably good. It sounds like 4:30 to 5. Whoops. I got smashed. I got dynamited.
You are dead. Still waiting, ain't getting any prettier. What your mouth, my boy?
Getting dyna and mited sounds like you got stuck on a minecart section. Don't tell me the devs patched out my infinite combo. No. I think I mentioned the last time I played this that I did buy the cartoon series DVDs. I still haven't opened them. I just wanted to have them. I haven't seen the show since I was a kid. Jeez, why isn't this guy dead? Finally changed its color. Also big into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember going to somebody's like birthday party, with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme, and then with like the plates and the tables and everything?
Yeah, I think I remember that. I also went to that Michael Bay those movies. I went to one of those movies and I have like 3 goggles and shape of dominoes. Max.
I know we watched the cartoon, but I don't think Rapnus and I have any like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys from when we were kids. I think we were just much more into Ghostbusters, He-Man, Thundercats. We still have toys from those things, but I can't think of anything we have from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except maybe an action figure. Slow down. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! Baxter Stockman thinks he's John McClane up in here. You were talking about seeing the Michael Bay one in the theater, but like I definitely never saw that in the theater. I'm like, I think I may have only seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 in the theater, and I mean that's fine. I did watch all the other ones later on video. Ravenous apparently saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 with his friends. I guess I wasn't there, or I don't remember. There's supposedly another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out. Some weird animated movie. So many shells were shocked. The burnt out shell of the barrel is like still there and you can't walk over it. Surprised it just didn't disappear.
Keep the time.
Bebop so much harder. I mean, I know he's the level 2 boss or whatever compared to the level 1, but geez. So what Ratmus is trying to say is Bebop in the streets, Rocksteady in the sheets? Let's get to that secret factory that's apparently not much of a secret. Resisting. I was like, I know me and Ratmus did Nightmare Mode. I don't even remember there being this many enemies on Nightmare Mode. It was quite the nightmare. Everyone else in the van was killed. Ratmislav's drunkenly saying, "We gotta save Splinter." Poking me with a stick.
Oh no! That overgrown buck tree. Pizza time! Quick, the turtle. Look, the turtle.
Will we be able to find the Technodrome?
Thank you, my turtle. There it is.
Holy shit! That was difficult. We gotta find the Technodrome. Oh no! I thought we already found it! Oh wait, we found it. We lost it there for a second. But we found it. What do we do when someone orders their turtles extra crispy? We ask them politely and firmly to leave. Hey, Stalnox. I'm Leonardo, Luna's Donatello, if you couldn't tell. I just always pick Leonardo because he's my favorite turtle. I don't care if Donatello's weapon's better. Donatello, what's his name? Oh. We were a lot more than just frozen. We were electrocuted, shot, stabbed.
Look, the turtle. Look, the turtle. Look, the turtle.
What is she saying to do to the turtles? It's Boris. Some rocket punch. Is he Crane, Kraid, or Craig? The answer is yes. Oh shit, now we got this guy with his helmet. To kill the one with the helmet or without the helmet? I can't remember. We got him. The curse is broken. We did it.
Yeah.
We freaked the foot.
Freak the foots, mangled the Mausers, totaled the Techno-Build. That's turtle power.
Didn't Quack say that Sriracha smelled like foot?
What?
I think he said that.
Sriracha smells like a foot. Interesting.
What happened to the Shredder and Krang? Well, we'll find out in the next game. Spoilers are back.
Yeah.
They always come back, even when you throw Shredder in a trash compactor and smush him.
Yeah.
Even when Casey Jones basically commits murder,
Yep.
still comes back.
Yep.
And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will never grow past age 19 because they will always be teenagers. Just like Bart Simpson will always be 10, apparently. Very colorful game over. What about the Simpsons ride that replaced Back to the Future rides? Back to the Future the ride.
Cowabunga!
Figure out how to get back. Okay. Game. Turtles in Time. God mode is on. That's weird. Let's see. Does this give us like infinite quarters?
Pizza power!
Pizza power coming right at your screen in 3D, possibly. Rocking out with forgettable tunes that are not in the movie soundtrack.
Let it show! Let it show! Let it show!
This is April O'Neill reporting.
Doom knows all the differences between the arcade version and the home version.
Hey, Crane, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
Didn't even say Big Apple 3 AM. Why are we moving so fast? I thought we did put turbo mode on. Should we fix that? Okay. Starting level off. God mode off. Button dash off. Off. Turbo mode is off. Game is supposed to loop. None. Turbo's off. Game loop none. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's very easy to change those things on accident.
Let it show! Let it show!
This is April O'Neill reporting.
I think in the home version, she doesn't say anything there.
Hey, Crane, bring that statue back, you
But I could have sworn there's in the other version he does say, "Hey Shredder, bring that thing back." Not Krang. Okay, so the voice bubble says, "Hey Shredder," you know, or the Shredder took something or other, not "Hey Krang." Hey Stelnox, give Tetris a try. Start on level 19. Even though this is not turbo, it does seem fast compared to the previous game. I got smooshed.
time.
Prepare to die.
Turtles, welcome to die.
Pizza time.
Terminate the turtle.
Jeez.
Cowabunga! Alley cat hooves. Cool off, sucker.
Just thinking back to the Sega Genesis Classics, so some other game I could mention. I was like, oh yeah, Doom. Luna also played Columns and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine earlier,
That's the bit.
and he got whatever scores that were required for the challenge.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
Which those are really tough challenges in that game. That's why I'm not streaming it. Super Cobra? I didn't know Cobra was a superhero. I'm pretty sure I've never actually played a physical Atari 2600 or 800 XL or 5200 or ColecoVision. Only one I ever had was the Intellivision. Got that used at a garage sale.
Cool off, sucker. Pizza time. Pizza time.
Well, I know we have an Atari, but I didn't think that we ever actually hooked it up and played it, because I don't remember that.
Yeah. I'm going to mangle you, green slime.
Apparently Ratmus says that we did hook up the Atari 2600. Well, yeah, Doom, I know that you're vehemently against using an analog stick for games like that, but like if I'm playing right now I'm playing with the Switch Pro controller. Any retro game like this that I'm playing, I'm just using the analog stick because I'm just so used to using an analog stick on the PS4 or Xbox or whatever. Like, these D-pads on these consoles are just ridiculous. They're just there for show. Like, they don't even work, okay? Like, yeah, if I was on the NES or the Super Nintendo, I'd be using a D-pad, but I just use the analog stick because it's what my thumb does. And if that causes me to fuck up like it does on the menu, then so be it. So, like, in other words, if I was going to play Link to the Past on Nintendo Switch Online, I'd probably be using the analog stick too. Dude just threw up. Hell, Luna said he wanted to play Link to the Past, right? Like, yeah, if I was using the Joy-Cons, I'd be using the...
My toes, my toes.
Yeah, no, I played Horizon Chase Turbo with the analog stick, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever used the analog stick on the PS4. I mean the D-pad on the PS4.
My toes, my toes.
Right now, this is making me want pizza, but we're gonna get pizza on Thursday. We're just gonna dip it in habanero sauce, totally.
My toes, my toes.
I mean, I'm sure I've mentioned it a million times how, like, I've never been one to, like, ever use hot sauce. People like Tabasco, and a lot of people, like, love putting it on all sorts of things. My cousin, one time, he came over and he's like, I put Tabasco sauce on my fried chicken, and he puts it on his fried chicken. I was like, I don't know what I thought about it. I would guess I was like, well, that's fine for him, but I ain't doing that. Never had it on eggs, never had it on anything myself. I mean, I'm sure I've tasted Tabasco. Actually, you know what? I was like, what do I put Tabasco hot sauce on? Well, actually, I've had many different flavors of Cheez-Its, and they have Tabasco hot sauce Cheez-Its with Tabasco hot sauce on them, and those are great. I love those. So, I mean, I probably like it. It's just not something that I've done a lot of. I mean, I've been trying to, you know, when I eat foods now, I try to use a lot more spices and sauces and flavors than I ever did before when I was younger, so. mess thanks to the Food Network. Oh shit, we're going in a time warp. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the wild cherry. I mean, the show. You're talking about that show Fast Foodies, Ratmus? Or something else? Now, I have not had Pepsi in a long time. And I have had cherry Pepsi before. I don't remember if it was wild cherry or what. But this is the zero sugar. Never had this before. Yeah, for a zero sugar soda, it's very good. Like you definitely get that taste of like, oh, you're not getting any sugar or anything. It's sort of like a hollow version of a Pepsi, but then you get the cherry flavor and it's very strong. So that's probably why you like it, right?
Yep. It tastes exactly the same. It's not a problem.
How are we liking this new Cowabunga Collection update? Well, I know there was an update. I don't know what it did, though. Did it add... If you know what it added, let us know. Did it add online support for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Because I could have sworn that was happening. Rapmus said he had a friend who had a Nintendo and an Atari, and the last time he saw him was when he saw Ghostbusters 2 in the theater. Rapmus, I remember watching Ghostbusters 2 in the theater.
I got the sun cream. Pizza time. Man, I just had a shower.
Well, Doom will have to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project online sometime, totally. Apparently had some bug fixes. They probably nerfed the speed run. And some artwork from Kevin Eastman.
Man, I just had a shower.
Did we ever figure out what this guy's name was? Is this Clayface? Or is that some DC Comics guy? I don't know.
Man, I just had a shower.
He explodes with nuclear precision.
Cowabunga.
Cement Man sounds like a robot master.
My toes.
And also, I don't think I said, hey, welcome, CBS Kid. I'm playing as Leonardo, and Luna is playing as Donatello.
Yep.
We just did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, on Nightmare mode. Not sure what we'll be doing after this. We could do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, but I think it's kind of longer in these games even.
I feel seasick.
My nose.
My toes, my nose, my whatever. They conveniently have a little thing blocking off here that just says foot on it. And they went through the trouble of going to Kinko's and getting a sign that said foot. In 1530.
My nose. My toes. My toes. Oh, yeah. My nose. My nose.
This rain is what it looked like this afternoon.
Pizza time.
Tonka and Razar.
Pizza time. Cowabunga. Let's get down.
Cowabunga!
Bury my shell and wounded knee.
We're burying shells over here.
I feel seasick.
Why are they carrying girders that look like they're building a skyscraper? This is 1885. The Foot Clan soldiers are amazingly trained. They can ride horses and dinosaurs.
I feel seasick.
They're also 100% explosive robots.
Pizza time.
Just ignore the movie where they were 100% children.
Pizza time.
just looked up when apparently they were using steel beams for a construction building in Chicago in 1885. So the Foot Clan, right here is where the Foot Clan was taking those girders on this train to Chicago to build the home insurance building in 1885, a 10-story building. Thanks, Shredder, for your wonderful architecture.
I feel seasick.
Oh, look, they have bazookas too. Then Ram's is going to look up. The bazooka was first used in 1885 in Chicago by the Foot Clan.
Oh, goody. Fresh turtles for lunch.
Pizza time.
Sometimes I do mix up and think that I'm you. This guy's Leatherhead, right? How come he wears his underwear on the outside of his pants just like Superman?
Cowabunga!
Well, to answer your question, Stelnox, the Great Chicago Fire was 1871, so 1885 was after that. Yeah, is this where we're going to 2020? Oh, God. This level is 100% accurate to 2020, just with slightly less COVID. Well, you know, they're robots and we're turtles. You know, maybe COVID doesn't affect any of us. So, except for the Shredder, but he was huffing mutagen. And also, he basically has a mask built into his costume, anyways. So he's fine. Meanwhile, April's probably in the hospital. Yes, it has been so long since I've seen the cartoon, as I said, but I remember Vernon and Irma vaguely. Comic relief characters, right? Everyone's playing Shredder's Revenge. Should I get Shredder's Revenge? I got this game instead.
Face the wrath of Super Krang.
Super Krang. Definitely wears his underwear on the outside of his pants. let's just beat this guy and then I'll catch up on chat and he just won't die.
Yeah.
You know how the bosses change color? This guy's literally inventing new shades of color to show how much goddamn health he has. Okay, so those people are not playable in the game. They're just like background characters, and they did patch it recently, but Doom says he doesn't really know what it did. If it fucked over speedrunners, it probably did.
It wasn't Shredder's Revenge was a speed game anyhow from the get-go, so
Maybe they patched it to make it more speedrun friendly. No, that would never happen.
hilarious if they did. That'd be pretty much the opposite of how they met with Streets of Rage.
So, what is Shredder's Revenge like? It's just another Turtles beat 'em up like
Yeah.
this?
So it's kind of plays like Streets of Rage 4.
I have to see how much it is, because, you know,
Now that I know who's played it, I can actually stream
CBS Kid says that the patch ruined taunts, made the game harder, and made radical mode useless. Is it the same devs as Streets of Rage 4?
Yes. So, yeah,
Well, that tracks.
They hate the system. They invent systems that are very fun to play speedrun wise, and then they go, oh yeah, no, you don't get to do that anymore, which is so asinine. But I already went on my rant about that, so I think I'll stop it.
That rant was in a different stream.
It was. Okay, so since it was in a different stream, I'll rant again. It is incredibly frustrating to learn a whole skill set of abilities and ways to attack enemies, and then have the developers change it, but they're the ones that made it that way to begin with, because they don't enjoy people beating games fast for some reason. So, that's my thoughts on it. In particular, I think they really screwed over this is one of the Streets of Rage thing, but they really screwed over people that win Max and Shield, because they are used to playing that style, but now they have to like adapt a whole different way of playing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm used to playing like Apex Legends, and like you said, that's a player versus player game. So the whole point is they have to keep the characters balanced in that type of game.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for that.
Players versus players, yes, it makes sense.
But not like the games that we're talking about.
The PvE beat 'em up, but it doesn't make any sense.
I can't tell. It was Doom saying like, it kind of sounded like, you know, they're like, oh, the patch came out and it nerfed this, and Doom's like, oh, well, in that case, then I definitely won't learn to speedrun it like he was going to before the patch, which I don't think he was. That's just the way it sounded.
I'm so out of
Only speedruns. Super Metroid.
Anyone got a pin?
Maybe Metroid Dreads.
Anyone got a pin?
Yeah, Doom is very good at Metroid, Super Metroid, Metroid Dread. Luna used to be very good at Streets of Rage 4 before they patched it. I mean, you're still very good at the game, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You are a world-class, wonderful player, but you won't be speedrunning it anymore because of what they've done to it.
Yeah. No, definitely not. I have no interest.
The only game that I am particularly good at speedrunning is Portal 2. But, you know, if I haven't looked at it in a while, but if Portal 2, like, I don't think they really consider it a separate category, but if console was a separate category, I would be like you were talking,
Oh, yeah.
not world record, but like world class area. I would be up there, I think, in console. Until Zoda kicked my ass and ruined my self-esteem.
That's how it is with everything.
Oh yeah, Doom is good at Rocket Knight Adventures, he guesses. Yeah, you got that no damage run on YouTube that's got thousands of views, right?
Anyone got a pin?
Do you like to speedrun games, CBS kid? I don't really speedrun. I mean, even if I say it's a speedrun, it's a casual speedrun. Like, I'm not submitting times to speedruns.com or anything like that. But one of our other friends, Zoda, I mean, he's world class at Star Tropics. I think he's number 2 in the main Star Tropics category, and he held world record on 2 separate occasions.
Final shell shock.
He's got some good times in various games. Actually, he was playing some DOS games, and I was looking up, and I was like, you know, there's... Like, the DOS game that he was playing, like, only one person had ever submitted a speedrun for it, and I was like, you could submit a speedrun easy and get, like, second, maybe even first. There's only like, one other person. I don't know if you will. I never really did a speed run of Super Mario 64, but I learned how to do the 16-star run. Like, not as a speed run, just like to be able to do it and beat it with 16 stars. I did that. I think every time I tried to race Super Mario 64, I just lost horribly. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just a casual player of Super Mario 64. I mean, I guess I'm fairly decent at Link to the Past. I can do randomizers fairly quickly. But when you have a friend group that contains like Fish Waffle and Zoda Stone, like, and Kodoom, like, the best you can hope for is like 3rd or 4th. But even getting 3rd or 4th against those people is very good. I did beat Doom in a Super Mario World race, that is true. No one has ever heard of that, though. Yeah, go jump off that bridge shredder.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are 4 reptilian heroes.
Sounded like she was slurring her speech. She's like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Save the fucking Statue of Liberty.
I only had about 16 whiskeys. So if they ruined taunts for Shredder's Revenge, they must have just been like, hey, people, we don't want people to play this. because like the whole gameplay on Shredder's Revenge is based around cheese and taunts.
Wow, good job, devs.
Like that's pretty sad. Hey, almost 500 kills.
Damn.
Not bad. A lot of games in this collection.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the money. I remember when Doom beat this game, and I think he tried this game and gave up on it because he's like, I never played this as a kid and it sucks. But the best part was doing this on Xbox for achievements. And, how do you do that? So the way you do that is you hit the Y button there, and that's watch. I think, did I hit the right button? One second. Did I do this right? I thought this was the part where they play the game for you. Did they nerf that? Strange. Oh well, at least I got that done just in case they nerf that. Online systems initializing. Yeah, I don't think this was available online before. So what games do you think Luna and I should play, chat? Play some Clue.
Oh, God.
Man, are you tired, Luna?
I mean, I could sleep, but I'm not that tired.
Well, I mean, I'm not suggesting that you sleep. Yes, Ratmus was pissed that I called his games crap, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to stream and play and hang out, but I'm kind of freaking tired. Play some Resident Evil 4.
Watch Doom leave.
Exactly, yeah. On our list of possible games, I was thinking that tomorrow we would hook up the Wii or possibly Wii U. I think that would be easier, and play Fortune Street and or Mario Party 8. All these like retro beat 'em ups, like those will be on Thursday. We'll play those with Ratmus. We'll hook all that shit up. We'll play them with Ratmus.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got on the Super Nintendo side.
Gotta say, my body is pretty crap at getting used to time zone changes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to, like, say we're going to keep streaming and streaming and streaming all night. So if we feel like stopping, we don't have to stream all night.
Yeah, I know. Well, like, I think it's just in general with the just going ahead an hour or well, going behind an hour. My body's like, oh, it's already like 9 something right now, isn't it?
Well, the past few nights I haven't been able to sleep that well, so. But yeah, if you're watching this VOD, I know it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection, but this is just bonus content, okay? Side Pocket, that's the new game on Super Nintendo, Doom. You should be playing that. Didn't Doom and Skyblazer stream Rival Turf? That's a beat 'em up, right?
That sounds awful.
They got to the final boss and lost.
She'll let go.
Yeah, I was trying to use the analog stick to go up and down, and like it wasn't working probably. Okay, let's see. I just want to see if there's any like angry mode. I was like, can you change the difficulty? And it's like, nope.
No, you just play it. That's what they're telling you.
Like, just play the game and shut up.
Oh man.
Wait, Doom, do you seriously want us to turn on angry mode for some reason? Is it good? Is it going to be funny? Or is Doom just trolling us?
It probably is like damage your people.
It makes you invincible when you take a certain amount of damage.
Huh. Interesting. I thought it was just damage the other player or something.
2 characters, apparently.
At least 3. Streets of LA.
Now this looks like Final Fight. A little bit. Okay, Doom apparently has to go eat. But he says to watch it later by Doom. We may still be streaming when you get back, who knows? May or may not. This also game is a little quiet. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to go all the way to the final boss and lose. I just wanted to check it out. Like, so you're the guy who looks like, you almost remind me of one of the Village people. I'm just like a generic Axel ripoff. My legs are insanely long. It's here, the national edition of the City Times. It's because people all over the nation want to know what's happening in this city. Spoilers, gang wars. I guess that's when we're flashing, that means we're in invincibility mode because we're angry or something. I thought that bus was going to hit me.
That would be a quick beat 'em up. Hit by bus, game over.
some people are disinterested watching, some people are interested watching, and some people aren't even watching at all because this is just so blasé to them. They've seen it all every day. This type of shit on the bus. They're just like, man, well, if I get killed on the way to work, at least I won't have to work. Yeah, probably when Doom was playing it, I might have looked up the backstory, and I think I remember something about how, like, yeah, it was called something else in Japan, something completely different game, you know, that type of thing, and I just don't remember. I don't remember what the story is, or probably someone's girlfriend is kidnapped, you know, that type of thing. Also, this game has fucking friendly fire. I should be able to turn that off in the options, but no. So I guess tomorrow evening we'll do Fortune Street and Mario Kart, or not, or well, I could do Mario Kart. I don't know.
Yeah, Mario Kart's always an option.
I don't know if we'll stream in the afternoon like we did today. I don't know. Maybe we'll feel less tired tomorrow. We'll want to stream also in the afternoon. We got Mario Kart or Mario Party, Fortune Street. Wonder also if maybe we should pick up Portillo's for lunch and something else for dinner. This game is just not as good as Streets of Rage and not as good as Final Fight. At least that's my opinion.
Powerbomb.
What the heck am I holding? Some kind of weird sword?
Lost them.
Did that guy just run away?
Yeah, they were just like, oh, our boss went down. Run.
Okay, I think that was supposed to be police station.
Oh,
I would assume, because I thought it was Police Street. Like,
that's what I thought too.
that doesn't really make sense.
Police Street. Mega Powerbomb.
Just want him to yell out all his moves. If Doom was still here, he could tell us how many levels this game has.
Like 68.
60. Imagine beat him up with 68 levels. Is that on here? Is that on Switch Online? Burning Fight? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure no, I have not played it. I mean, I've definitely played Final Fight, I think on Super Nintendo, and then like the arcade version I've played in various collections. I think I have it on Sega CD. For a second, I was like, "Is this slowdown or is the?" And I think no, I think the game's just that laggy. I was like, "Who is this guy?" I was like, "Oh shit, it's Arnold."
Yeah.
No wonder.
The Governator.
We got Turkey just like Streets of Rage.
God damn it, neither is
Dingo ate my baby. Die, Dingo. here's a crazy, stupid idea that'll never happen. Is like Super Smash Brothers, where they have characters from all sorts of different games. Why don't you have a Super Beat 'em Up All Stars, where it's just like a game like Streets of Rage 4 or Shredder's Revenge, like that type of, but by different devs, of course. But like it'll have players like it'll have everybody like from Final Fight, Streets of Rage, and fuck licensing. Okay, just get every popular beat 'em up in history and have all the characters all together in one awesome beat 'em up. It's a great fucking dream that I just made up. Okay. Skinny ass corpse fucker. Oh, what the hell's going on now? Super Macho Man, Randy Savage. His name is Sledge. Wants to be the Sledgehammer. He's got knee pads, a boombox, I think. I can't tell if those are like weird glasses or headphones or both. Car's just running me over. And once again, his minion just ran away.
Power bomb. Power. That's all I'm doing is just power bombing everybody. Power. And power.
You say power bomb every time you use a power bomb in Super Metroid?
Yes. Also.
Boot up Super Metroid and watch you do the mock ball before the devs patch it out.
Actually, because I haven't done a lot of them in a while.
Dude does mock balls in his sleep.
This screen. Power bomb. Now, and
Whoops.
super power bomb. Super hurricane round.
Okay, I hope I didn't just pick up and throw this innocent homeless man. He's not innocent. I'd have thrown dynamite off the screen, no less. In rage mode, but I can't even hit him. I don't even want to know what those guys were doing. Probably power bombing it.
They're enjoying each other's company.
pretty sure I've never played this game before.
I can't remember ever playing this.
We're doing great for our first playthrough. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wonder how that Hell's habanero sauce would be just right on tortilla chips. Michael Jackson was here. He wrote "Bad" on the wall. Here's your obligatory elevator scene. We're not going to fight on the elevator, or it's just a cutscene? Better fight on one later, otherwise this game won't count as a beat 'em up. There's a box that says Toxie or Toxic. Is that a reference to the Toxic Avenger? I've never seen it, I've heard about it. Pretty sure it has an NES game too. I think so. Except Night Court. They need to make the Night Court game. Suplex. Who's this guy? It's like Vega? Kind of?
Dollar store Vega.
Dollar store Vega.
We powerbomb Dollar store Vegas in this paradise house.
Can we have Vega? We have Vega at home.
There you go. Yeah, no, this is like literally a Vega ripoff.
These other guys are like Ken and Ryu. What am I doing? I don't want to get in the way of you power bombing. I'm in angry mode. Get out of here, Skinny. No one wants you. You're not in Street Fighter. Some pump, you're not in Street Fighter either. It did have a helicopter.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Take the helicopter.
Look at these like 2.5D effects.
Go south of the border.
I was like, we're going to South Vietnam for a second. That chopper again. That chopper sent me back to Vietnam.
They were in the jungle, so there you go.
I'm having flashbacks to a war that ended before I was born. These guys are straight out of some Capcom beat 'em up game I've played before.
And what's that? And oh, no, you got a hold of me.
These guys got major off-screen-itis in this game.
Up a rock and threw it, and literally just got kicked in the face and died. It's hilarious.
These are just the type of guys I would expect to encounter in the jungles of Vietnam.
I didn't expect to encounter Jack Black fiending for coke.
This looks more like Mardi Gras than typical Vietnam. This guy's throwing dynamite.
Our
These guys were stationed in Australia and the dingo ate their baby. Getting punched from off screen. The whole area of like black on the sides, we should be able to see the enemies. Clearly they're over there. Just looking at this little truck here in the background here. It's off in the background. Now we move on somewhere else. To the urban cities of Vietnam. Just think of Doom and Skyblazer watching our past broadcasts of this game. Will they be proud of us?
probably not. Maybe I don't know.
They'll be laughing at us.
Yeah, I can laugh. I get the power bomb. It's fine. Super power bomb.
I don't think it's as fun as the other games that I played today, but it's not fun. Like I played way worse games than this. And it is part of the fun is playing a game for the first time. I mean, I've never played this before, and I'm sure I saw Doom play it, but I don't really remember it. It's like when
Power bomb.
yes, Luna's fun is just power bombing. I mean, when we played the Capcom beat 'em up
Power bomb.
bundle together, I was playing those games pretty much most of them for the first time ever. I think maybe I played Captain Commando with Cobra. Getting to experience those games for the first time. Really great experience. This guy right here, he almost looks like if Hulk Hogan were like a ninja.
He was in that one movie. 3 ninjas and a
3 ninjas and a baby.
I don't remember what the movie's called. Oh wait, no, the kids were the ninjas and he was just the super.
Oh, is it, wait, Suburban Commando?
No,
Or is that a different movie?
that's a different movie.
Yeah, I know I'm not probably not as big of a Hulk Hogan aficionado. I remember seeing him on the A Team and in various things, but I don't really watch a lot of wrestling. I don't watch any wrestling. Three Ninjas High Noon, Ratmus says.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I never seen Suburban Commando, Three Ninjas, or any of those movies that like Hulk Hogan or any other like weird action stars were in like that. It was a long time before I saw Jingle All the Way. Which has nothing to do with that other than the fact that it has Arnold Schwarzenegger and he's kind of like Hulk Hogan in a sense that they were both popular in the 80s and for being strong men. Branched out into movies and whatnot. And going along with that, I have not watched a lot of Chuck Norris either. I've only seen clips of Walker, Texas Ranger. But I wouldn't be surprised if like a rip-off Chuck Norris showed up in this game.
That's the we get to Let's try Morris. God, we're still in Vietnam.
You can never just get out of Vietnam. It's very difficult.
This thing is so long.
I don't even know how to pick up food.
They just punch one. Yeah, it's just a punch one.
Are you excited for another season of Detroit Tigers baseball, Luna?
Hell no, it's been god awful.
Ouch.
First team of baseball.
Just want to give you a hug. This asshole off screen.
Ouch.
Wolverine with no claws?
I don't know what that guy's supposed to be.
That's who he reminds me of. Like,
Captain, his name.
it's like something about his whatever he's wearing on his head reminds me of Wolverine from the cartoon. How he had the yellow, black around his eyes or whatever it was. But yeah, maybe it has nothing to do with that. But that's what I think of. Oh shit! Complete fucking game over at this point.
Yeah, it continues.
It's all up to me now.
Too much power level.
Luna said that him and Skyblazer game over on the final boss, so this must be the final boss then. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
How big it is. You feel like the third to the last boss.
Oh shit, I've got 3 more lives.
Dude, why is he just running backwards and then big boy? That's all he's doing.
Yeah, get out of here, your boss is dead. And I can't give you any of my lives conscious style.
Nope. Now you go from Vietnam to
Southern Port. Well, yeah, we know that there's a hideout level after this, so yeah, there's at least 2 more levels, sadly. Anger mode.
I feel like this game would be easier on solo play because you don't have to deal with friendly fire.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
Because I know I lost and I killed you a couple times. But I know we both lost lots of lives just due to
especially since like I'm just gonna make it clear that like when we first started the game, like I think I probably just beat you up like thinking you were an enemy. Like
yeah.
it took me a while to figure out what the hell was going on, so that's my bad. Again, first playthrough.
Like, I know I killed you the last stage because I just did like the super clothesline and it like hit you and just took you from half HP. It's like, good lord.
Yeah, really dumb that you can't turn off friendly fire.
Maybe that's the trade-off for Angry Mode or something.
So like if anger mode wasn't on, then friendly fire would somehow. I doubt that.
I don't know. Just me making a guess. Probably not.
You're giving the devs too much credit, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
And in the arcade, you could probably just give this, as much quarters as you need.
Yeah.
I know I did beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the arcade. The one that you couldn't beat.
Yeah. I beat. I'm trying to remember what. I think that one game where you're like a monster and you destroy cities.
Rampage.
Yeah. I beat that game at an arcade.
That's interesting, because I know I beat that on NES, never in the arcade.
Yeah, the one I was playing was like the 64. When it was on an arcade cabinet.
Nice.
Game fucking over.
Well, it went back to the title screen real quick, or the end to your name screen anyways. Wow, they let you have that many letters?
Good God.
It's all A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
8 letters. What
Wow.
the heck? Before its time there. Too bad the rest of the game couldn't be before its time.
Crazy.
Oh, I played a little bit of that Psycho Dream. It's not good. At least I wasn't good at it.
It's clearly a Japanese import game. Is
Yeah,
it an
it is.
RPG or what is it?
Looks kind of like a Metroidvania.
Hi, song.
Hello, song.
We've been streaming for a while. We don't know what we're doing anymore. Hey, punk, are you tough enough? Master the moves to master me. I'm sure Doom and Skyblazer played that.
Operation Logic Bomb. Breath of Fires.
Super Soccer. Oh, hey, fish.
Oh goodness. Super Mario Kart. Thanks.
I'm just gonna look at this for just a second. It's, yeah, Doom had a hell of a time getting all golds on this, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to follow in Doom's footsteps and get all gold on this, but maybe someday, maybe in some streams, I'll try to get some more golds in this. Actually, I didn't start this. But yeah, High Song and High Fish. We've been. When did we start? How long have we been streaming?
I don't know. I don't know the whole arcade.
Time and
3 different arcade runs and all 12 stages. So I guess 4 different arcade runs.
Luna played a hell of a lot of Streets of Rage 4. Got me a hell of a lot of trophies. And then we did some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em ups, and we just played a beat 'em up called Rival Turf. But this is, of course, Super Mario Kart. We'll play a little battle mode. So Luna, when was the last time you played this game? Have you ever played this game?
I have. I don't know.
It's been a long time, probably.
Yeah.
So let's see. B is accelerate, I would assume. I believe A is fire the weapons. Sounds about right. This is a friendly competition. What? I think that's Song's brother playing Breath of the Wild. He's playing it in preparation for Tears of the Kingdom, I assume. Who here in chat is going to play Tears of the Kingdom? Raise your hand. Shit. Yeah, just in case it wasn't clear, I'm Toad as the first player, and Luna is Koopa Troopa as the second player. Which I think Doom found out that Koopa Troopa is basically the best character for doing the Grand Prix mode. But when me and Ratmus were kids, or early teenagers, we played a lot of this game, and I was always Toad and he was always Koopa Troopa, and I don't know why. If we had any reason for why we picked those characters, we just liked them. Whoa, with the green shell. I guess you have to hit something.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Now I've played this battle mode with Luna. I know I played it with Ratmus, and I know I played it with Doom. Might have played it with Cobra. Not sure. was this area? Stole a ghost, I don't know. Still going? Roll it again. A double hit. Alright, bye Ratmus. Ratmus has to go to bed. I guess we'll discuss the pizza ordering with you tomorrow. That was fucking. I should have got hit by that. That was bullshit. What even happened? We're just gonna keep playing till you win?
Um,
But yeah, Fish, if you're still here, I mean, I don't know if you want an update on spoilers of what Bunny was doing in A Link to the... Well, I mean, I guess I already posted in my Discord, but yes, Bunny beat A Link to the Past last night. Went longer than expected and beat it last night. Oh, you saw the very end of it. Okay. Oh, and I haven't looked at your Discord, but I think Doom said something about maybe a Triforce hunt coming up. Oh yes, because I grew up Catholic and went to Catholic school, and Easter was always a big thing. But like in my family, it was always a thing of just like going to grandmother's house and having a meal. And I think like, you know, even after my grandmother passed away, my mom like just really loved the idea of having a meal on Easter. So that's why we've never stopped, even though we're not really religious. We always have the Easter family meal. So that's what we will be doing on Easter Sunday. So I don't think there's any problem. I don't foresee any problems with me doing a randomizer on Friday or Saturday, I think. You know what I think we should do, Fish, is people who are really good at the game should do the Ganon hunt, where they have to find 40 Triforces, and people who are less than good at the game and take a few hours longer than certain people, maybe they should have the 20 Triforce ones. But maybe I'm just being something. You're like using up all the items over here. There we go. We got enough where they all reset. Myself with green shells over here. Longest match ever. there's a lot of 2-player Game Boy games out there. No, he's not on here.
Probably not.
Did
Burger Time.
yeah, this just came out. I saw Ratmus play it for the first time ever. I mean, I didn't play it myself, but it looks really cool. Like, got your Link's Awakening, your Metroid 2. Yeah. Got some NES. I mean, there's Sega Genesis. Check out Sega Genesis. Should have made the Yakuza noise.
Boom.
Altered Beast.
Oh, God.
Play some more columns. The Comic Zone looks familiar. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Dynamite Heady. Golden Axe 1 and 2. Not 3, because it sucks, right?
Earthworm Jim.
Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master.
Yep.
Sonic 2, Sonic Spinball, Space Harrier 2. You have Streets of Rage 2. Notice that's the only one on here because that's clearly the best.
It's a pretty good one.
Luna and I have not done any 2-player Streets of Rage. There we go. 2 players. Let's see how far we get in this. Who do you like in this? I like Skate, I like Blaze. I think I'll go Axel though. I think this is the first time Luna and I have ever played Streets of Rage 2 together. So we'll see what happens. This might be a good game to end off on if we feel like ending after this. So. This is Punch. This is like Super Punch. A is Jump.
Is that what's happening? Control counts maybe low battery life. For some reason.
Oh, okay, hold on. The controller might be configured wrong. Yeah, alright, let's fix that. I didn't mean to go by so quickly, but I think that corrected it? Okay. Yeah, I guess that was probably because we switched to Genesis and it was like, I don't recognize the second controller. Once again, to be clear, because I don't put names on the screen, I am player 1, Axel. Luna is player 2, Max. This is Streets of Rage 2. Genesis version. On Nintendo Switch, online. And that is a lot of words unnecessarily. listener, that'd be great. If you saw us playing this. Have you played this co-op with Doom ever? Obviously, I've played a bunch of playthroughs of Streets of Rage 4. Not as many as you, obviously, and not as good, but I played it many times. But as for the Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, I've only played them a little bit, like here and there in collections and things here and there. I was just gonna say, is there friendly fire in this? Yeah, because I love that, like, Streets of Rage 4 kind of, introduced me to the classic music. So whenever I hear it in the old games, I'm like, yeah, I know this. It's stuck in my head. If the Streets of Rage 4 devs weren't so stupid, I'd be like, they think they're going to make Streets of Rage 5 someday? They made Street Fighter 5. Probably wasn't any good. The Streets of Rage that Radmus wants to play in the Sega CD, that's Streets of Rage 1, so we're good. Wonder how much better the graphics are. Can you blow up this piano? No, probably not. It's raining. You remember this guy, Freddie Mercury? When Streets of Rage rips off somebody like Freddie Mercury, you can really tell. Unlike Rival Turf, they just didn't do a very good job ripping people off. Yeah. landing motorcycles on my face, man. These guys just don't play fair. There's a full heal. Nice. Yes, I saw this level earlier when Luna was doing a special challenge run on the Sega Genesis Classics. He had to do this level without picking up any items, and the most difficult part was not accidentally picking an item up while you're trying to punch somebody. Just blast right through me and that wall.
Yeah, that's a speedrun skill.
His name is Surger. He's drinking a lot of Surge. Oh, and this asshole on the jetpack.
Oh, I almost had him.
It's like, maybe I'll try to take care of his infinitely spawning minions. They do infinitely spawn, I thought they did.
I'm trying to do a cool thing, but it's not letting me very nice about it. Oh, really?
I bet Doom didn't say anything, but he might be watching like a really long TV show because he said something about catching up on TV shows from his trip, maybe. So he may not be back. So close to death.
Keep trying to do cool stuff. So, if I time it right, I can get a hold of him from the back and one shot him. But I wasn't timing it right.
Or number 2. Can we enter the 16-bit world? Oh, we are in the 16-bit world. Pirates. Alright, bye Cobra, thanks for being here.
Hey, Cobra.
His mom said never run with scissors, that guy never listened. These wine barrels? No, it's pirates, it's probably rum barrels. E-barrel. Have you ever played E-barrel? Would you like to? The plan for tomorrow is to play some games on the Wii U, including Fortune Streets. I think I have, check out and see. I mean, I have some, I think I might have some arcade collections with Heavy Barrel on the Wii. And maybe some other arcade games you can check out. Who knows? Almost looks like trying to rip off Disneyland Castle. They're going to be sued. You and Doom are planning on going to Disney World at some point, is that correct?
Yeah.
It was like, I've been to Universal Studios in the 90s, and like, even that has changed so much that like almost every single ride that was there when I was there is now gone. And I bet Disney World, well, I mean, I'm sure there's stuff at Disney World that's never changed, like the teacups or something, the Haunted Mansion, the Pirates of the Caribbean, like that's all still there. But I bet a lot has changed since I was last at Disney World in 1985, I think it was. Surprisingly, E.T. the ride is the only one at Universal that's still operating. That has been there since the beginning. I don't know if Steven Spielberg said they could never shut it down or what. Shit. You've been to Universal?
I think the same time I went to Disney. Besides that, not
Yeah, I think it was. I was telling this to Song, but like, me and Rapmus and our mom, we visited Florida twice in the 90s. We visited Universal Studios twice. We went to places like Cape Canaveral, Space Shuttle Place. We went to Busch Gardens one time. We rented a beach house. We stayed with our friends who lived down there, and they have a pool in their house because it's Florida. Where's that alien thing? But all the times we went there to Florida in the 90s, I never went to Disney. Doom would consider that sacrilege, I'm sure, but that was just never really our thing. Our mom was not like hugely into Disney. You know, we went there as kids, but then when we grew up, we were not into Disney anymore, so we didn't go to Disney. I'm pretty sure Ratmus went there at some point by himself or with his friends. It's just not me. It's weird because I have a lot of memories of those trips to Florida and the places that we went. But I was thinking, like, so in order to get to all those places, we must have all piled into one car. Like, me, Ratmus, our mom's friend, and her 2 kids, our childhood friends who lived down there. So that was 6 people driving, and we drove from one edge of Florida to the other. And I just don't remember that at all. Like, I don't remember being in a car driving around Florida. I don't remember it. We also like took a tour of the swamp and rode on those fan boat things. I remember that. I remember swimming in the ocean. Don't remember driving around Florida. Okay, now we got this guy who's like a ripoff of Blanca.
Yeah.
Zamza. Fucking wrecked him.
Yeah. If he blocks, it just gets locked in the stun shit damage. What I was trying for, but he was being annoying.
Sega Stadium. It's like Boo. Yeah, I remember seeing this level for sure with this weird in the background. Do baseball, yeah. I remember that. I think we were kind of joking hours ago, very early on, about Universal Studios Chicago, which is of course not a thing, but like I think the closest like real amusement park to Chicago is Six Flags Great America. That was like the big thing around in our area when we were kids, you know, for people who liked that type of amusement park, big on roller coasters. Of course, I never liked roller coasters, but I've been to Six Flags a few times.
Yeah. I've been to Michigan Adventures, obviously.
Oh no. Tell Ratmus how much you hate it. Ratmus is asleep, but he knows.
Yeah. Not great. The water park's okay, but the theme park itself is pretty much. But I don't really like flights anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, like Six Flags Great America, like after we were kids, like after the 90s, then they also like put in a water park too that they didn't have before, because it's a popular thing to do, so I'm sure that that's a big fun place to go. I've just never been there.
Yeah, and then I've also been to Cedar Point, which is actually really good. But like I said, I also don't really like rides, so
I've heard of Cedar Point. Where's that at?
I want to say it's I know it's in Ohio, but I don't remember which exact town.
Okay. Song and I went to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, and they have along with the Busch Gardens, they have a water park too, and we quite enjoyed that. And we went to Busch Gardens one day and the water park the other day. Hey Zoda, how's it going? Luna and I were just talking about going to Six Flags and other amusement parks from our teenhood years or childhood years or whenever. You ever been to any Six Flags? Oh, it's these guys again. Zoda's doing his taxes. Woohoo. Well, already today we've streamed some Streets of Rage 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, Turtles in Time, Rival Turf for Super Nintendo, and this is Streets of Rage 2 for Genesis. So we're just having a hell of a long day of streaming. Tomorrow we're planning on doing Fortune Streets and other things. The other classic thing besides an elevator stage is you got to have a stage on a baseball diamond where it turns into an elevator.
How about an elevator? Yeah, like you said, a baseball diamond thing. They're literally like, we know this is a track. Let's make an elevator in the baseball diamond.
A lot of enemies on this elevator.
Yeah. People there that like this thing.
Who is in that audience? Looks like Goro. This guy looks like a wrestler whose name I'm sure I don't remember because I'm not that knowledgeable about wrestling, but I know I've seen him. I'll just kind of let you take care of this. Yeah, that's his report card. Just like, I think, was it Rival Turf where at the end it, like, you put your name in and it was like, R-B. There was a whole bunch of letters. I don't know. Stage 5. How many stages are in this game? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoda, I don't know if you saw the clip that I put on my Discord, but we had a hailstorm here this afternoon. It only lasted like less than an hour. Crazy rain over here. Luckily, I don't think it was enough to cause any real damage. Just was very loud for a time. Shit, throwing bombs at us again. Had some chicken nuggets with devil's hot habanero sauce that wasn't actually as hot as the devil. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, now who we gotta deal with? Music changed. Oh, here we go. This guy looks like some sort of crazy Australian boxer, I'm gonna say. He's really aggressive. His name is R Bear. I wonder what the R stands for. It stands for RIP. He's fucking dead. Around the beach. These guys are throwing me around. Ninjas or some shit? Difficulty is definitely ramping up. Are we back in the jungles of Vietnam? Since I died, come in as Blaze. It's good to know that we have continues. I am now Blaze and Luna is still Max. These motorcycle guys are still assholes. I need gold, I need health. There's some help for you. The game was nice before it makes us fight more asshole enemies. Henry Tomato. Hey Henry, how's it going? It's Streets of Rage. I, RockMan, am playing as Blaze, player 1, and Luna is playing as Max, player 2. This is Streets of Rage 2. I think today, haven't you played, either on stream or off stream Streets of Rage, every single one?
Yeah.
That's a good day. Streets of Rage day. Stage 7, oh shit, it's got conveyor belts. Is this one of their legendary robot factories? Shit. Guys falling from the sky. you been, Henry? I haven't seen you since the barbecue days long past. Or maybe I have seen you since, I don't know. Those fire guys, they really enjoy their jobs. A little too much, maybe. They enjoy paying their taxes a little too much. Yeah, Doom has been, he's on a little bit of a break. He's going to come back next week. And hopefully play some more retro games, because that's what I love. I know Doom and Luna love some retro games. Everybody loves some retro games, and if you don't, well, you're wrong. Gang banged by somebody off screen, I'm sure. Yeah, I've been playing some DOS Treasure Mountain recently. That's pretty damn retro. Ooh, 1-up. I'll take that. Because I clearly needed more than Luna. That guy, the blue guy with like the weird shades, he's running real fast around here. He almost reminds me of a combination between the Tick and Cyclops, and I don't know why I came up with that, but that's just what I feel in my heart. Yeah, I think Doom was streaming Horizon Chase Turbo, I think, before he did his last Yakuza game, so that was a little while ago. I love that game a lot, even though it's pretty difficult at times. The retro style was the best thing about it, and you know, I'm not really a big racing game fan, but probably the retro style with the graphics and the music really drew me into that game.
Flying all over the place.
There's gonna be another elevator section.
Yeah. This is
That dude was tossing you around like you owe him lunch money. You know, that's not, I mean, I'm like, this doesn't really relate to anything. I mean, it kind of does. You just mentioned lunch money, but like, I never, when I was a kid, I never really had lunch money because I usually brought my own lunch, like that my mom would make me. So, and like, when we went to Catholic school, I don't even know if they had an option for you to buy your lunch. Maybe they did, but it wasn't like, when I went to high school, we definitely had a cafeteria where you could buy your lunch. But younger than that, it might have been like something like a meal plan where like you had to pay, your parents would pay for like for the year for you to have hot meals or something, but I guess I just never did that. I don't know if it was because my parents just didn't want to pay for it and like, screw that, we're sending you with our own lunch, you know? I used to have a sandwich, chips, fruit snacks, and a little tiny candy bar. But then, even when I went to high school, I got to high school and we had a huge cafeteria where I could buy like anything. I didn't usually do that. I guess because I was just so used to bringing my own lunch, kind of. I think for the most part I brought my own lunch, although I did buy some stuff sometimes. So I never got beat up when people didn't take my lunch money. That wasn't really a thing when I was in grade school. thankfully. So, I completely lost track of where I was on the screen. So many enemies in such a little area. Yeah, we were playing Rival Turf earlier, and that had some characters who definitely looked like rip-offs of Street Fighter characters for sure. Then you got this guy who's like the classic pink-haired punk, probably from so many '80s movies. I take care of this fiery fat guy. The answer is no. Still has the same laugh. Particle Man, of all people. You're fighting the Molecular Man off screen. You get to see what he looks like. Wow, that's some strats.
Yeah. Not the fastest, but definitely much safer.
Alright, so this is stage 8. We're in I was gonna say a hotel lobby, but is this like Mr. X's skyscraper or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it figures. He's got palm trees in his lobby. Robot assholes. Priceless faces that want to destroy. Because fuck Mr. X. Bear Jr. Reskin of that previous enemy. Actually looks like somebody from Super Punch-Out. Because we need another elevator.
Yeah.
Does this game hold the record for most elevators in a beat 'em up? I think we've seen at least 3 so far. Now this guy, this blue guy, he looks like if Blanca joined the X-Men. Try to take care of this bitch. That's not even the first Blanca ripoff we've seen today. I think the other one was in Rival Turf. More wrestlers. Kusano is this guy's name. Where the hell that's supposed to be? The Ultimate Warrior? I think Luna's the Ultimate Warrior. That's Mr. X, right? Who's the guy standing next to him? Shiva? Yeah, that's... I was gonna say. Looks like Shiva. Pounding on my head. Mr. X looks like he needs a Pepsi. We've got zero sugar wild cherry Pepsi here. I'm dead again. Well, I haven't played a skate yet. I'm now skate. Skate, everybody. Whoa, Doom's back right in time for the end of Streets of Rage 2. I started out as Axel. When I needed to continue, I switched to Blaze, and when I needed to continue again, I switched to Skates. Spoilers, Luna's been maxed the whole time. I'm sure that's no surprise. He's 100% dead.
Yeah. Until he becomes the brain in the jar. Then you beat him again, and then he actually dies. Because he's not in Street Rage 4. Instead, they give me those stupid twins.
Ramus posted a clip from Three Ninjas a few hours back.
Of course he did.
Well, we've been streaming for 6.5 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's nothing compared to those 36-hour streams you used to do, right?
That's very true. Down to it now. I can't do those anymore. If I did that now, it'd be disastrous.
Well,
I think, heck, it's hard to get through a 24-hour stream nowadays.
yes. Well, I don't know what we do for the rest of the night, but I am ready to end stream if you are. Unless you want to keep playing more, we can find some game.
I think it's probably a good stopping point. I don't really, like you said, I don't really know what to.
Yeah, and we gotta save some energy for tomorrow, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
We did stream for 6.5 hours.
Yup.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna be stopping here for today. Now tomorrow, like I said, we're thinking of Fortune Street and maybe some Mario Party 8, maybe some Mario Kart, maybe some other stuff. But definitely Fortune Street, I suppose. And as for what time, I don't know.
Yeah. No idea.
Well, today we started before dinner, but tomorrow, I don't know. We might start after dinner. I don't know. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. Yep. And thanks everyone for watching. And that is the end of the stream. And stream for 6.5 hours. Didn't drop any frames on either stream.
You will judge us.
Oh,
with
and we have to talk
Street.
to song, I guess. Bye.
You can judge me all you want. I play Fortune Street how I want to play Fortune Street.